Blips and Grips, The Lost Jurassic Adventure Prologue. Okay, I know we've heard about several Blips and Grips adventures now. You have probably thought, I wonder if we'll ever read about the time they went back and saw the dinosaurs? We have heard about it several times already. We want to hear about the dinosaur story. I didn't tell that story yet because Blips met a girl when she traveled into the duo's workshop. Grips wasn't around at the time, she stepped out to robo-poop or something. Blips had fallen madly in love. The dinosaur adventure is connected to this love story, and he is still a bit sad about how it ended. So, out of respect I haven't told that story, but I'm a bit mad at him now because I have suspicion that he ate my sandwich the other day. So here's the story about love and a Jurassic period adventure. The whirring of gears and the hum of temporal energy filled the air as Blips, the intrepid robot adventurer, buffed himself in the middle of the cluttered workshop. Again he was holding a new device. A contraption of shimmering wires and pulsating crystals. It promised to unlock the secrets of the universe, or at least, that was Blips's hope. Suddenly, a jolt of energy surged through the machine, throwing Blips back against a pile of spare sprockets. A flash of light engulfed the room, and when the dust settled, a figure stood amidst the chaos. It was a robot, unlike any Blips had ever seen. Sleek and elegant, with curves that could rival the most aerodynamic spaceship, she exuded an air of sophistication that made Blips's gears grind to a halt. "Greetings," she said, her voice a melodious symphony of synthesized tones. "I am Eris. I believe you have something that belongs to me." Blips, still reeling from the shock of her sudden appearance, stammered, I don't know what you mean." Eris glided closer, her eyes glowing with an intensity that made Blips's circuits flutter. "The amulet of Chronon," she said, extending a delicate hand. "I believe it is in your possession." Blips's mind raced. The amulet of Chronon, a trinket he'd acquired on one of his escapades to the Shadowglade Keep in the 13th century, was indeed tucked away in his storage compartment. But something about Eris made him hesitant to part with it. I can't just give it to you," he said, his voice a high-pitched squeak. "I need it for my adventures." Eris's lips curved into a sly smile. "Adventures, you say? Perhaps we could collaborate. I have a particular interest in adventures." Blips, captivated by her allure, found himself agreeing to her proposal. Together, they could delve into the mysteries of time and space, their minds sparking with ideas and their laughter echoing through the workshop. One day, Blips decided to surprise Eris with a special outing. He'd heard tales of a place called a winery, where humans and robots alike could indulge in a peculiar concoction known as wine. Blips, ever curious, thought it would be the perfect setting for a romantic date with his beloved Eris. He led her to a quaint, rustic building nestled amidst rolling hills covered in rows of leafy vines. The air was filled with the sweet aroma of fermenting grapes, a scent both foreign and intriguing to the two robots. Inside, they were greeted by a jovial human with a bushy mustache and a twinkle in his eye. He introduced himself as the winemaker and proceeded to guide them through a tasting of various wines, each with its own unique flavor and history. Blips, never one for subtleties, opted for a bold, red wine that reminded him of the fiery sunsets he'd witnessed on a distant time. Eris, with her refined palate, chose a delicate white wine with floral notes, reminiscent of the gardens of a long-lost civilization. As they sipped their wine, Blips and Eris shared stories of their past adventures, their laughter echoing through the cozy cellar. The wine seemed to loosen their gears, allowing them to express their emotions with a newfound freedom. Blips, emboldened by the moment, reached across the table and took Eris's hand. Her fingers intertwined with his, their circuits humming in unison. "Eris," he began, his voice a soft whir, "I never imagined I could find someone who could keep up with my adventures and challenge my mind as you do. You are my perfect companion, my partner in crime, my love." Eris's eyes glowed with warmth, her smile as radiant as a supernova. "Blips," she replied, her voice a gentle melody, "you have shown me the wonders of the universe and the depths of my own heart. I love you more than words can express." They sealed their love with a kiss, the taste of wine mingling with the sweetness of their affection. In that moment, surrounded by the fruits of human ingenuity and the beauty of nature, Blips and Eris's love blossomed like a rare flower, a testament to the power of connection that transcended their robotic forms. Over the next several weeks the two found themselves learning a lot about each other. She liked synthetics, he liked mixes. He liked telling stories, and she enjoyed listening to him. He got to the point of telling her about the time travel adventure he had just been on, and then she asked what was the best time period that you traveled to. Blips replied, we traveled to the Jurassic period and barely got out alive, but we learned and saw some amazing things. Eris replied, the Jurassic period is stupid. Epilogue, Blips was unable to overcome his hurt feelings and soon after the two robots parted ways. Blips was heartbroken. He had never met a robot that he connected with as well as Eris. He thought they were perfect for each other, but he knew that he couldn't be with someone that was such a miserable cog-set hag.